All right. Good morning. Good morning. Coach, kamusta po?
Hey, Mix, good morning to you. Mukhang may sorbetes dyan Ano tumutunog dyan?
May pasurbetes tayong bell, Coach.
Ibang klase ka talaga dyan. Wow. Oh, bumati muna tayo. May mga taga-Dubai na ako nakita, oh.
Yes, good morning po sa lahat. Yan. Coach, kamusta po? Nasaan kayo ngayon, Coach?
Ako nasa bahay at makulimlim ang panahon pero paiinitin natin sa ganda ng ating broadcast ngayon, ha? So greetings to all of you. Sa inyo sa Taguig, sa Kuwait, si Emma Bautista from Kuwait, si Rosie from Singapore, Lamboloto, wow. Si Janice Rodas from UAE, naku mga OFWs ito. Sir Miko, batiin mo nga sila.
Yes, yan, mga taga-UAE, Janice, si Kana Dixie from Bacolod. Good morning daw kay Sir John. Excited na lahat.
Wow.
Yan, Shapi Vidal from Dubai. Yes. Emilia Sanchez from Bahrain. Good morning po sa inyong lahat. Yan, si Juicy, ganda naman pangalan nito, Coach. Juicy Fruit. Juicy Fruit Altero.
Alam mo na kung saan pinangalan yan. Kumakain yung nanay yan. Pagkapanganak.
Ang ganda naman ng Telma. Yes, Telma from Singapore. Kamusta kayo dyan sa Singapore, guys? Yan. Excited tayong lahat today. Dapat excited, Coach, kasi napaka-exciting naman talaga. From the word itself, exciting yung guest natin today, Coach. Nagsimula ng lahat ng excitement sa EC, sa empowered consumerism. Yan, sige po, good morning. Pasok po tayo.
Si Telma Amis ng Singapore. Naku, matamis ang apelyido. Si Irene Bodonia from Malaysia. Palayuan nga. Sino kaya pinakamalayo? Si Rosa from Singapore. Criselda from Hong Kong. Aba, mga OFWs na rin to. Dominga from Qatar. Wow. Wala bang taga-Russia? Connie Badjoyo from Thailand. Wow. Alam mo ba sa Thailand, napakagaling ng COVID-19 health measure. Ang husay ng gobyerno yan, ha? Si Rovic Lakbayan from Davao City. Wow.
Yes. Good morning.
Inantay ko mix na may bumati from Russia. Ayan, from England. Ayan na. Si Martha Bacalso from Manchester, England. Wow.
England. Yes. Actually, yung mga kasama natin sa Africa Parang,
okay.
we need to, they requested us to speak a bit of English for them to actually understand our session today kasi marami magjo-join.
Yeah. If it's 3:15, anong oras ngayon dun sa East Africa? -5.
Yes, -5. Maaga-aga pa, Coach.
Maaga pa.
Maaga pa. It's still morning in Africa. Yan, good morning from Mila from Taiwan. Guys, I encourage everyone, Coach, as of now, we already have 1,100 viewers.
Really?
Right?
Huh?
Yeah. We have 1,100.
Wow.
Kaya I encourage each and everyone, please, bago po namin.
Oo nga, Ang bilis,
bilis. Yung exciting guest natin today, guys. We encourage each and everyone to tag the names of your fellow community members. Yan. Po, yung mga
sa akin, Miko, sa sobrang bilis ng pasok, nanginginig yung cellphone ko, hindi kaya yung data.
Sobrang dami yung bilis mapasok ko.
Ayan, si Gina Salazar, sa Italy to. Gina. Sa Italy yan, si Gina,
Hi, from Italy. Si Vidal Mark from Canada. How are you, Mark? Yan. Coach, sasabayan ko sila. Okay, I'll be using my phone right to share now yung ating session. Share natin. Share. So guys,
Ako din, Para ma-share na.
Ako, in the next 1 minute, guys, sabay-sabay tayong lahat, mga kaibigan, lahat ng viewers natin, i-share nyo po sa wall niyo para lahat ng 5,000 friends dyan sa Facebook makita yung session today.
Oo nga.
Special guest. Yan. Alright. Okay, share natin. Share. Oh, yeah. Alright. Open. Okay, good. Coach, alam nyo, maliban sa bago natin tawagin yung guest natin habang dumadami pa tayo pagkasan pa sila, may mga updates tayo sa kanila, Coach. I think, do the honors, Coach, to give them a preview about the new product. Yung may palabas ngayon, Coach, na nakaka-excite.
Naku, pambihira yan. Pambihira. Match na match para sa ating COVID-19. Di ba?
Yes.
Ang mga kailangan natin, siyempre, affordable. Good for all. Yan. Ang napakainam na si Supreme.
Yes!
Lapit ng innovasyon. Wow.
Grabe yun po. Ganda mga ng karamihan yun kasi talagang one of the best vitamin C's that you can actually have. And abangan nyo kasi, of course, it will be launched none other than by Visionary President and of course, i-explain yung mabuti ng dynamic doctor natin po siya, si Dr. Villena, every Friday.
Excited ang marami. Pinag-uusapan sa lahat ng chat group Talagang ang tanong all over the world. No? And malapit na po yan. Malapit na.
Coach, actually, marami rin tayong mga viewers nag-aabang. Okay? Kasi actually kahapon katapos sila ng regional. Siguro it's our best time to promote yung ating mga training. Coach, last week po ba? Or this week po kayo?
Ako, nasa ako? Cavite area ako kagabi. Cavite.
Cavite.
Hanggang General Trias, Dasmariñas, yung mga ganyan. 13 Martires, Tagaytay, naku, ang ganda.
Ano yun, Coach? Area 4. I think that's
Area 4. Ikaw, saan ka?
Magkasunod tayo, Coach Ako, kaya pinopromote ko lagi pagkatapos ko, ikaw na next coming week. Gabi, I just came from Area 5. So, para sa mga viewers, Laguna yun, Laguna. Laguna na po tayo next week.
Oo nga. Naku, ang ganda niyan.
So, sa mga viewers, abangan nyo po yan, like the group pages of every area kasi umiikot po lahat ng training team. For the Vice Presidents for RNLM team, of course, umiikot po tayo dyan sa 11 areas for Luzon, Visayas, at Mindanao. So may mga trainings tayo dyan every week. And from Cavite to Leti. Good morning sa'yo, Leti. Ayan, of course, we would like to greet as well yung ating Visionary President, Dr. Connie, and of course, our Vice President, Sir Arnel, and Sir Jurgen Gonzalez. Ang mga training team natin, Coach, I believe, viewing ngayon, watching watching lahat. At every day 3 p.m. Easy Talks Monday to Saturday. Huwag niyo pong imimiss yan. And lahat po ay gusto nating makover at matulungan. Lahat ng gustong mag-boom, sumabog ang inyong negosyo sa gitna ng pandemya. Ang Empowered Consumerism po, we are here to work with you and train you and your people. Sa Africa, kumusta ang Africa training mo, Miko? Actually, Coach, last few days lang, ang sunod-sunod po yun. Kahapon, nagka-meeting yung top 20 ng Uganda. Nakakatuwa natin ulit sila Elias. We met Elias Amahuzi, Bangka na Tukasi. Greetings to each and every one of you there in Uganda. And of course, for the past previous days, Coach, I trained people in Tanzania, in Rwanda, and also in Nigeria and in Ghana. Ayan, greetings to
Wow! At ang kagandahan nitong wala pa ako nakikitang Africans pero ang kagandahan po ng live training, online training ng VPs at training team, pati yung mga bansa na wala pang opisina. I did the training in Mozambique. Yung palang Mozambique, ang capital, Maputo. Imagine mo, meron palang 600 na distributor sa Mozambique alone.
Wow!
Mamayang gabi naman, Lesotho. Sa South Africa. Lesotho. Hindi ko nga alam na may Lesotho pala. Napakaganda. Ang daming distributors. Sa Johannesburg, South Africa. Sa Zambia, sa Lusaka. Naku po, magugulat kayo. Talagang we have entered an area na ang tawag talagang trailblazing. Yung wala pa nakakapuntang kumpanya.
That's right.
Yeah.
And talagang right timing lagi, Coach. And ang bilis tumami. One of the fastest growing. Walang sabi ko nga, Coach, crisis-proof.
Yes.
Is what we have. Imagine ko, yung iba nagpa-file na ng bankruptcy ngayong pandemic. Ang easy.
Totoo yan.
Nag-expand. Nagpaparami pa. Yeah, nakaka-excite. Guys,
ito na. Ready na. Go na. Ready na.
Sige po, kasi I think we have 1.7. May goal ba tayo? 1.7, guys. Kailangan ma-reach natin siguro dito. Tingin nyo, Coach, mga ilan kaya?
Mga yan, 33,000.
Ayan parang anniversary to. Parang virtual rally to, Coach
33,000 yan.
30,000 Kaya please, tag your people, tag your friends and your community member, guys. Eto na, guys. huwag na nating patagalin. I know you are excited kasi kami excited na excited. First
Naka-ready
time
naka-ready na ba yung mga kamay mo dyan na papalak ng marami? Ready na ba?
yan, ready.
Ready na. Ayan,
Ready, coach, ha? Eto, tsaka yung Betes, coach, ready na rin.
Ayan, Sorbetes. Sige.
Guys, eto na. Mga kaibigan, alam nyo, first time po ito, coach. First time that we will be guesting him here in our Easy Talks. And of course, most of you are very excited. A wonderful August for us, for each and everyone today. Without further ado, Coach John, do the honors. Let's all welcome, mga kaibigan, milyong-milyong puso, milyong-milyong thumbs up for our Chief Marketing Officer, none other than Mr. John Asperin!
Ayan na. Nagpipilian na. Naririnig ko hanggang Europe. Sir John,
Sir
good
John,
morning.
Good morning po. Ayan.
Ready? Sir John. Yan.
Hello, good morning!
Good morning, sir.
Yes,
Good.
Okay po.
yun! Akala ko di ako narinig eh. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Loud and clear, sir.
Yes, good morning everyone. Good morning, Coach. Good morning, Miko. How are you today?
Okay na.
Great.
Okay po.
Great.
I'm so excited to be here. This is my first time to talk on your Easy Talk. And wow, you look great, Miko. Parang, bagong ligo ka ngayon, Miko ah.
Bagong shower. Bagong shower. Yes,
Wow,
sir.
so for sure there are a lot of viewers right now all over the world, especially in Africa, in Europe. I miss distributors in Europe. I know one day, Miko and Coach, you will be there one day. You will be invited.
Yes.
Do you want to go there?
Of
Especially in
course.
Spain, in France. Huh? I'm talking about like today. We will send you now.
The passport is ready, sir. Anytime.
Anytime. Okay, so since this is my first time to talk in Easy Talk, of course I would like to share my background and give some tips to all our viewers.
Yes.
And right now, how many viewers do we have right now?
Sir, currently, as of now, we are running to 2,000 viewers. We have 1,000.
Wow, and we just started, huh?
Yes.
Live. That's live.
Wow, and we are live right now.
Live. We are live, sir. Actually, they're very, very excited, Sir John, to actually hear you today. They're very, very excited po.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, of
Yeah.
course, for sure, they know that I'm the youngest of the owners
Of course.
and the cutest of the owners.
Cute.
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. There's just two owners, okay? Don't worry. Doc Ed is the most brilliant, the most intelligent.
Yes.
But I am I am the cutest and the youngest.
The
And the
youngest.
most excited, huh? I am always excited. For sure, the listeners right now, the viewers, are all excited to hear my story.
Yes, Sir John. Actually, we have some prepared questions, sir, because some of our viewers, in fact, when we posted your banner, some of them already in advance made their question for you. So they're really very excited. For the past 1 week, in fact, they've been sending their questions to actually hear it straight from you, sir. Siguro we could actually start right now. In fact, most of our viewers are waiting, so we could actually start our first question for you, sir. Is that
All
okay?
right. Yes,
All right,
sir.
sir. Actually, to be honest, like for Coach John and me, we are so inspired and honored to host you today. But of course, this is the first question, Coach. Unahan ko na po. Yan, ha? Sir, for 14 years now, Empowered Consumerism, right? We have a lot of new distributors, we have a lot of new members, and a lot of our new members would love to hear again, straight from you, sir, your classic background. How did you started into our industry? Yan. Sir.
Okay. All right. So, of course, I've been doing this business since I was a student. Imagine that was when I was in college. That was 1998. So, more or less, you know already my age. I'm already 36 years old. So, I was a student and I was studying as a physical therapist. I'm a physical therapy. And then, one of my classmates invited me to join a network marketing company. And as you can see in the PowerPoint, Can you see my picture over there? I'm very thin, very young, but very enthusiastic.
Yes.
Since I was at that age, if you can see, there you go. Those are my pictures. You can see my color. I'm not really that. I'm a bit dark in color. Since I was young, I know I want to become successful. I want to become rich. But then, after I graduated, my classmate invited me to a company, a network marketing company. Of course, at first I was not interested. Why? Because my mindset is to go abroad and to become a physical therapy. But then after 4 months, I saw her earning 50,000 pesos a month. Way back then, that's 50,000. That's around almost 200,000 pesos today. The value of the peso during those times. So that's a big money during those times, 1998. And so I told myself, if she can do it, why can't I? So I joined that company, and I was so crazy. I invited a lot of people, all of my classmates, my teachers, my friends, my neighbors, my relatives, everybody, including my girlfriends and boyfriends. I was so excited. And good news, no one joined, even one. Not even one joined.
Wow.
And so there came a point that I want to quit and I want to give up. But then my sponsor, my classmate told me, hey, did you do everything? Did you give everything that you have to do in order for you to succeed? And I said, okay, I will try one more time. But this time, I studied the business. And one day, there's a friend of my brother, which is Bong Asperin. He came to our house and visited Bong. And while I was talking to that neighbor, that friend, my brother, Kuya Bong, was outside. And I offered to him the business. And it started from there. He joined the business. I was not expecting it. And it's from Samar, actually. I started my network in Samar. So I went there. I started doing the business. And it grew. My business, my network grew large and larger and larger. And finally, I became one of the successful of that company. Imagine I was able to earn more than 18 million pesos.
Wow.
In a span of 6 years. Wow. And then after that, I transferred to another company. It's a Filipino company. And I stayed there for the next 6 months. I earned 1.2 million. After 6 months, I transferred again to another company. Another Filipino company. And that time, I was earning 1 million a month. Wow. Yeah. After 1 year of earning 1 million a month, I quitted again in that company. I stopped again in that company. I know for sure a lot of you will think, if you are really earning that much, how come you keep on transferring from different companies?
Correct.
My answer is this. Of course you should transfer, because the company is already closed.
Yeah.
And that's the reason in 2006, we decided to put our own company. Dr. Ed Cabantog, President, and Francis Miguel. So that everything started from there.
Wow. But how did you get the moniker Mr. Excitement?
Oh, the Mr. Excitement moniker. Yeah. Well, a lot of people call me Mr. Excitement because whenever I talk on stage, they say in Tagalog, para nasaniban, like I was possessed. I was a different person. And the energy, the passion, and the excitement that I show when I'm on the stage, it gives them it inspires people to have that desire, to have that power to reach their dreams. You see, in business, when you make people's dreams come true, when you help people free up their financial struggles, it gives me so much joy, so much inspiration, that I guess it translates in my speeches, in my talks, and every time I'm on stage. And that makes me happy and excited. You know, it's true. I am always excited. So I guess that's how it came up with the title or the nickname, Mr. Excitement. So I have a question to everybody. Are you excited?
Yes.
That's right.
Guys, if you're excited, please go thumbs up, give a full of hearts, virtual thumbs up for our Mr. Excitement, Sir John
That's
Asperin.
right. Yeah.
Sir, we have a
All
quote
right.
here, I think. Wonderful quote that you would like to share to us.
Sure. When you do a thing, do it with all your might. Put your whole soul into it. Be active. Be energetic. Think excitement. Talk excitement. Act out excitement. And you are bound to become an excited person.
That's
By the
right.
same process, you can build up inspiration and surging depth of joy.
Wow.
Wow.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yes, yes. Actually, Coach John, we are very, very happy. Sir John, in fact, for some of our viewers, they're now giving their comments, and most of them are really very, very happy because we have a company right now that the owners themselves, the board of directors themselves, are really experienced network leaders, experienced
Mhm.
leaders. So
True.
we
That's
really
true.
would like to thank you for starting this wonderful opportunity, changing lives for almost 14 years right now, sir. Another one
Yes.
that most of our viewers would like to understand because most of them are really starting to build their business right now, sir. Can you share our viewers, how different is the way we do your business before and
Mhm.
the way we are doing our business today, sir? How do you think it's different?
Well, it's quite obvious. Network building today is way easier than back
Yeah.
then. Way back then, we don't have smartphones. We don't have the technology that we have today.
Mhm.
Today, technology is so convenient and accessible. It's before we have to find a payphone, if there is a payphone, and before we have pagers. But now, it's hassle-free. There is internet. Internet is everybody can access the internet. You can video call, you can chat, you can search your friends through Facebook. It's very different. Before, when I was doing network marketing, I have to call my prospect and I have to meet them somewhere. 30 minutes before, I'm already there. Why? Because I'm not sure if my prospect will come or not.
Yeah.
1 hour after the meeting time, I'm still there, even if my prospect is not yet there. Why? Because he might come. There's no way I can follow up my prospect. So today, it's so easy, especially with the technology. You can invite people as far as Europe, as far as Africa. So imagine the world is our platform. The whole world is our market. So it's far better today. But you know what? One thing I would like to stress out is that before or now doesn't matter. It's all about the effort that we make and the passion that we put in that matters. Face to face or in the convenience of your home, your drive, your passion, and your willingness to succeed will dictate whether or not you will succeed. I guess that's more important.
That's right. That's
But
right.
I have a quote here.
That's right. Yes, sir.
You can see the quote.
Not yet, sir. Not yet. I think, okay.
There.
Yeah. You can do
Yeah.
anything as long as you have the passion and the drive.
Mhm.
It is your determination and persistence that will make you succeed or be a successful person.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's true. That's true.
That's right.
So, sa mga nakikinig, regardless, noon o ngayon, wala akong pinagkaiba yan.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yung drive ninyo, yun ang magpupush sa inyo para maging successful kayo.
That's right. That's right.
Sir, I noticed, Sir Miko, Sir John, we have viewers now from Nigeria. Mary Ann Udo is
Wow.
watching.
Wow.
Huh?
Wow,
We have from
hello!
as far as
I-
Malawi. Huh?
Wow, I miss
Africa.
Nigeria!
We also have from South Sudan. Roy is
Wow.
watching from South Sudan in Juba. There you go. We have as far as New Zealand greeting you today. Okay.
Wow, hello!
So here's a follow-up question, sir. Can you
Alright.
share to our viewers 2 to 3 major attributes that you realized and utilized to grow your network and your organization as a networker before?
Okay.
Two or three
Four.
major
Lead three.
attributes.
Actually,
Yeah.
I have a technical team here. They know that we have a lot of quotes that are prepared, so anytime they can open it up for you.
Yeah.
For all our viewers, it may sound glitch to our viewers, but I have to say that my personal attributes would have to be hard work. First is hard
All
work.
right.
Hard work.
It's always on top. Nothing beats hard work.
That's right.
You know, from my struggling starting years until this day, I keep on pushing myself. I did the business day in and day out. Every day I do the business. Second is focus.
Mm-hmm.
I set my eyes on the prize, on success. Up to the smallest goals. Everything is aligned. Everything is aligned to the dreams, to the goals that I'm aiming for. And finally, something that I apply in everything is never ever quit.
Mm-hmm.
There's just no room for giving up.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true. Even our biggest failures, your worst rejections are opportunities for you. Everything is a matter of perspective. Remember that.
Yeah.
Just keep pushing and don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Something that is very applicable to all of us, especially now that we are going through this pandemic.
Yeah.
Everything is uncertain, everything is unclear. Right now, all we have is hope. We have to hang on. We have to stay strong and never ever give up.
Yeah.
Sir John, somebody is asking, how old were you when you started full-time doing network marketing? 19,
Full
20?
time?
Full-time?
Full time.
Okay, full time. I think I started doing network marketing full time after I graduated.
That's 19 years old? 19, 20?
I think I was 21 years old.
Wow.
21.
21.
Yeah. Or sorry, 22 to be exact. 22 years old. When
Wow.
I after graduation.
Just like you, Miko, 22 now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
22, I think 7-8 years ago, sir.
You know, Sir John, there's someone from...
Wait, Coach, I still remember when I joined my first company. I saw you there, if you remember. You were there. And the more I was inspired to do the business because when I saw you remember you were the pastor of our church before. And you are one of my mentors. So I was so excited and inspired to see you there. And I know that I'm in the right track, I'm in the right place.
Wow.
That's why the more I did my best to become successful.
Look at your impact,
Thank
sir.
you, Coach, for that.
Thank you. You're welcome. Miko, look at the impact of Sir John.
Yes, sir.
Today, someone is watching from very far Kampala, Uganda.
Mhm.
Her name is Shami.
Wow,
Shami used to be our employee. Then she was inspired by your story. She did it full-time now. Recently, she was able to build a house out
Wow.
of our business. Huh? So she's
that's
watching
Shami.
now. Shami. Here's
Hi,
your
Shami.
idol, Sir John
Wow.
Asperin, live.
Yes.
Hello.
So please, sir, greet all the people from Uganda watching now. They're watching.
Hello, good morning to all of those who are viewers from Africa, especially from Uganda. I miss Uganda. Remember the word Uganda? You are beautiful.
Yes. Actually, Shami, I think Coach is only one of the thousands and thousands of people who are really, inspired by Sir John Asperin since we started Empowered Consumerism. Thank you so much for that inspiration, Sir John.
Yeah.
You changed a lot of people's lives and still now changing a lot. Now, sir, actually, another one is that we are very, very curious because, of course, you shared a while ago, your background, how you started doing your network, best attributes you need to have to build a network. But of course, now we know you being one of the owners of the fastest growing, biggest company right now here in the Philippines and Asia, right? And worldwide, that's our target, sir. Can you give our viewers now a short background, just a short background, how you and our board of directors have started founding AIM Global? The moments we were really starting, founding this company, right?
All right. Well, for your information, for everybody's information, Doc Ed, Francis, and I were all network leaders way back
Right.
then. When we started, we were top distributors from different companies. And Doc Ed has this vision that he shared to me and to Francis, a brilliant idea. And that amazing vision or idea, instead of joining other company that usually closes, why not put our own company? A company that will stay for a lifetime.
Mhm.
And the rest was history. And now here we are, one of the biggest, largest, not only in the Philippines, but all over the world. So imagine this,
Yeah.
when we started as network leaders, of course a lot of people are telling, how can you put up your own company? You're just networkers. You're not traditional businessmen. But I guess we have the heart. We have the heart to put our own business, our commitment. That is why we always tell our distributors, our empowered consumers, that this company is pro-distributor.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. You know, a lot of people, of course, they would like to be just like you, like what we are saying. The combination of you, Doc Ed, Sir Francis, and the rest of the people around you created what we call a successful venture until now. But in your observation, sir, what are the more intriguing points that contributed to our growth when you started until now?
Can you repeat the question?
What can you say about what your own observation? Why our company grew so big? Most people are following our trail. They're copying us, wanting to do what we're doing, but they cannot. They cannot.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, in comparison to other companies, even before the pandemic, AIM Global has way outmatched and exceeded all its competitors. Not to brag, of course, or anything, but our record in this industry will prove that both in sales, in growth, and expansion, not just here in the Philippines, but globally, we have
Correct.
established throughout our 14 years, we are so big already. We are already a legacy in this industry. But what set us apart from the other companies is that we do people first. What I'm trying to say is, we put people first. We have the largest numbers. In terms of numbers, we have the strength in numbers. Not only here in the Philippines, but all over the world. Yeah. And the good thing is, we always have the right people at the right time.
That's
Other companies might have the same marketing plan, they might also have the same great products and system, but we have the best people in work ethics. We have the best think tanks. We have the best people with passion, experience, and almost everyone have a deep belief, respect, and love for this industry. Especially Dr. Ed Cabantog, our Vice President, of course, Dr. Connie Cabantog, and the rest of the training team, including you guys. And don't forget our leaders.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a beautiful quotation that you have here, sir. Would you like to read that for the people?
Oh, sure. The most beautiful people we have known are those who have known defeat, known suffering, known loss, and have found their way out of those deaths. They're like the pillars on your porch. Sometimes they hold you up, and sometimes they lean on you. Sometimes it's enough to know they are standing by.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
That's Sir Miko, that's the reason why we want to showcase Sir John here later on, Doc Ed, because Sir John's story in how he started is very, very close to the heart of many people watching now. We're sure a lot of people are watching, and you might not have a recruit. Maybe the week has passed and nobody has joined you.
Yeah, correct.
Be inspired with the story of our Chief Marketing Officer, Sir John. Remember, defeats are natural. It will come. But be hopeful in listening to the very owners that they have gone through what you're going through right now.
That's right. Actually, Coach, to be honest, Sir John, Coach John, for me personally, I've been learning so much today, and I believe most of our viewers are actually learning also so much.
Yeah.
Especially with Sir John's story, the transitions that you have gone through, the problems that you have gone through, the challenges that you have gone through. It actually, you don't perceive it negatively, but all of those challenges that you have gone through, from becoming a network builder to becoming an owner right now, most of those challenges, you perceive it as a room for growth, as a room for opportunity. So I believe that's a great message for our viewers right now, especially for the people. Sir Coach, you're right there. There are a lot of viewers right now that are getting frustrated. Maybe they think nothing is happening in their online marketing or online business. But again, it's part of the growth. It's part of the learning, right? Good, sir. This time, maybe we can go lighter, all right? I think most of our viewers would love to know more, okay? Because, of course, a while ago, we've been talking about motivation. We've been talking about, how you becoming an owner in your background, how you started network marketing, and we learned so much from that. But, of course, our viewers are very intrigued in knowing you, sir, personally. Of course, even us, we love to know you. For me and Coach Jan, we know you most of your background, but our viewers, there are things that they don't know about you personally. They just know the Mr. Excitement, the most inspiring guy. But sir, are you open for us to talk about some personal to you, sir? Is that okay? All right.
Sir Miko, Sir John, because it's a lighter issues, lighter items. I want to greet Jean Mahusay. She's an OFW. She said, "Hi po, good morning. I'm washing Jordan."
Wow, from Jordan.
Hindi ko malaman kung she is washing, baka naglalabay siya, o watching.
Washing.
I'm washing Jordan daw. Sorry, tuloy niyo.
May washing Jordan. Sir Coach, sir, ito, siguro we would like to know more about your practices, your hobbies. So, siguro to make it lighter, we'll make it like a fast talk. Coach Jan, okay ba sa inyo?
Yan.
Sure.
Maganda.
Parang fast talk na, ano bang klaseng fast talk to, Coach? Yung lights on, lights off ba to? Hindi naman po. Ano ba? So ito, Coach, unahin natin, sir. Okay, we will be having an option here. Okay? Questions answerable by yes
Yan.
or no. Alright?
Yan.
Nakita si Direk. Coach, sir, yan po. Answerable by yes and no, then we will be talking about more about it. So guys, if you're ready to know more about Sir John personally, please, thumbs up, millions of virtual hearts. If you are ready to know Sir John more personally. Are you ready, guys? Come on! Alright, virtual hearts, virtual thumbs up. Okay. Now, sir, this is it for our first question. First personal question. We know that you have a very, very hectic schedule as an owner, as a motivator, as a boss, right? But sir, first question, do you love sports?
Yes.
Do you do sports? All right.
Of
yes.
course. What kind of sports? Are you going to ask me?
Yes, sir, John. What kind of
when I was in high school, I was playing ping pong. I was one of the players in our high school during our high school days, and I was also a player of volleyball. But I'm not really that good in volleyball because there's not much players, so they got me just to play. But I'm good in ping pong.
Table tennis.
Table tennis.
Wow.
I love that game. Of course, I also play basketball, but my heart is always on ping pong.
On table tennis. Wow.
Yeah.
Sir, are you a shooter in basketball? What position are you playing into in basketball?
It depends whom I'm playing with. If they are short, I'm the center. But never I tried joining a basketball league. Always they call it on the canto. Just the neighbors, playing with the neighbors.
Yeah, but of course, most of our viewers, sir, who participated during our last Olympics, they saw you did an exhibition game with Doc Ed, and we're hoping to see that again. We're hoping to see that again, guys. If you were part of that Olympics and you saw Sir John shooting the 3 points, come on, thumbs up there. All right, good. For the next one, I think we have the next one. The next.
Sir Adrian is asking, why ping pong, sir?
Why ping?
Why ping pong?
Oo nga, why ping pong, sir?
Oh.
Well,
Why
during
table
my
tennis?
younger years, when my dad is still alive, I always see him playing ping pong. And so I was inspired to play ping pong because of my dad. And
Okay.
I can still remember that he taught me how to play ping pong.
Wow. You know, in case you don't know, Miko, when we were in the church, we used to have inter-church competition.
Yeah.
Sir
that's
J.A. Keeps on winning gold medals for ping pong.
Wow!
Yeah.
That's true, that's true.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember that, coach.
Yeah. Ever since he was young, he's a
Very
good
good.
doer. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sir,
All right.
I believe you also have some table tennis players here. Sir, can you give them idea? You know that there's something like you hold the, because I watched you before playing as well ping pong. You know the way you what do you call that? There's different kind of way to hit the ball, right?
Hmm. Well, there's a scientific way of playing ping pong. But what's important is you have to play with a person who is better than you. Because if you play with a person who is better than you, then you will learn. You will learn how to play
Wow.
ping pong. You will learn the strokes, how to put some spin on the ball,
Yeah, yeah,
and of course, you must have a mentor. Just like in our business, you
yeah.
should have a mentor. You should learn from people who are already leaders, who are already on top of this company. So
Yeah.
you should always listen, especially to our training team and vice president.
Nice,
Mhm.
nice. Wow. So we can really connect, sir, your table tennis to our business, right? To
Yes,
the
of course,
discipline
of
that we have,
course.
the modeling.
And another thing is you have to keep on practicing.
Mm.
Don't give up. At first, you will see ping pong as it's like when you watch people who are very good in ping pong, you will say that's easy. But the moment you hold the racket and you play, you will be amazed. It's so hard to play ping pong if you're just starting. But then, if you really are committed and you want to learn, sooner or later, you will love the game and you'll be good on the game. Especially if you keep on watching players and uh, keep on practicing and asking them some tips. That's how you do it. Same with
Miko,
our life. Same with our business.
Miko, do you still have the yes and no for Sir John?
Yes, of course. We
Oh,
still
go
have
ahead. Go
more.
ahead.
More yes and no, coach. Sir,
Oh,
more yes
go
and no.
ahead.
Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
More yes and no, sir. The next yes and no question. Okay, sir. Are you a fan of sports cars or fancy cars?
Oh, okay. That's a nice question. I love fancy cars or sports cars,
Mhm.
but I don't own one.
Why, sir?
I just love them. I remember Francis when he has a sports car. I usually ask him, Francis, can I go with you? Can I just ride? And sometimes I borrow the car, but I never did I buy one,
Oh.
even a single one. Why? Because I love to invest, and I know when you invest money, you should put your money where it grows in value.
Mm.
And I can see that cars depreciates value over time.
Mhm.
So I do have a lot of cars. I
Yeah.
do.
Mhm.
Maybe the most expensive is Expedition and Pajero. But I know anyone who has money can buy that. But fancy cars like Ferrari, which will cost you around 20 million and above.
Mm,
Lamborghini, like it cost you around 40 million.
yeah.
No,
Wow.
my most expensive car is just 3 million pesos.
Wow.
Mm. Wow. Wow.
But of course, sir, or for our viewers, it means that you can easily buy it, but you don't buy it. You love it, but you don't buy it because you want to invest more of your money, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Miko,
You can love cars. You can also borrow cars or rent a car if you want, but
Yeah.
never buy it. Even
Yes.
if you are already successful, believe me.
Mm.
But of course, I was able to talk to Francis and I asked him, why you keep on buying these cars?
Mm.
You have a Porsche, you have a Ferrari, you have a BMW. What's the reason why you're buying these cars? And he told me for a lot of reasons, but he told me first, it is my passion. He said it is my passion. Okay, I love cars. That is why I'm working hard to buy these cars. Number two, he said, I am I am not asking money from the bank to buy this car. I'm not lending money. Okay? I have the money to buy cars. Unlike other people, they ask money from the bank just to buy their cars. And which is very wrong. That's what he said.
Correct, correct.
But the most important answer that he told me is this. We are in the business of make-believe. We have to tell people that, we have to show people that we are earning. And you know what? He convinced me. He was able to convince me. The following day, I went straight to Porsche. And I saw an agent. And I asked him, okay, what do you think is the best car for me? I don't care about the price.
Yeah.
And he showed me a Porsche. And then, okay, give me the quotation, everything. Show me. And then while he was showing, I saw one thing. 450,000. I said, what is this 450,000? Sir, you have to pay that every year. Why do I have to pay that? I'm paying in cash now. So, no, sir. You're going to pay the insurance of the car. That's for the insurance. Wow. 450,000 yearly just for insurance? Of course, I will take care of the car. And you know what? Right there and then, I went out of the dealer. I went outside of the dealer. I said, this is nonsense. Paying 450,000 for nothing, just for insurance. But no, I do believe in insurance. But it's too much for me just for a car.
Right. Yeah.
So I went to Ford.
Okay. The Ford
because they told me Ford is also good. So I went to Ford. At the time I was bringing my Ford Expedition.
All right.
And I can see that there's a new design of Ford. What do you call that? Ford Explorer. I like the design of Ford Explorer. Yeah. So I went straight there and I asked the agent, how much is the Ford Explorer I'm going to buy? And you know what the agent said? Sir, you are already driving an Expedition. Why go down? And I said, you are right. So I went outside the dealer and I was thinking, he could have sold me a car. He convinced me not to buy one. And so, you know, my Expedition, the model of the Expedition is 2009. And I'm still using it right now.
Wow. That speaks of his character, his personality.
Yeah.
Sir John. I have a question, additional question here. I hope it will not surprise you, Sir John, because it's lighter, right? Light moments, right, Miko?
Yeah. Yes, Coach.
Here's the question, sir. Sir John, since you are very young, and I heard you are still single, not married, and you have plenty of money, and there are so many girls around you. Here's the question. What is the brand of watch that you are using? No.
I have to correct you guys.
The question, sir, is where do you invest your money? There.
Where do I invest my money?
Okay. Your question is confusing, Coach. The introduction of your question is very confusing. I thought you were going to a different question. Okay, sure.
Well, maybe I have to give tips on how to invest.
Yeah. Nice.
But before that, I have to clear something. I am single, but taken.
Yeah. That's a
Safe.
Okay, that's good.
Well, I have my investment is very diversified. Right now, I keep on learning how to invest. But my tip is this: do not invest on the things that you don't know. Do not invest on things that loses value over time, such as gadgets, like fancy cars. The best investment, if you're not sure, is real estate.
Right.
That's the best investment.
Correct.
Okay, just make sure the location is good.
Yeah.
Because in real estate, it is always location. Now, if you don't have enough money to start in buying properties, well, my best tip is invest in yourself. What I'm trying to say is invest in books. You have to learn learn.
Learn,
So you can earn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And well, probably my investments are just to give you some ideas. I am into stock market. I
Mhm.
have time deposits,
yeah.
but I have a lot of properties. A lot of properties.
Mm. Good.
Allah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So which means my passive income,
Mm.
the things that I earn through my passive income, I'm already okay.
Nice.
Mhm.
But then why am I still doing empowered consumerism? It's because of the passion of helping a lot of people.
That's
Right.
right. That's
That's
right.
right.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow. Thank
Beautiful.
you so much, Sir Jan. Actually, that statement gives a lot of encouragement and
Yeah.
confidence for our viewers and empowered consumers, knowing that our board of directors, they have the work ethics and the heart, right? Because in spite of them being so having their passive income already in different investments, still they are so actively doing empowered consumerism with the heart for our distributors. Sir,
And
you have a
Sir
quote here.
John,
You have a
yeah.
quote. You have a wonderful quote here, sir. Do you want to share to our viewers?
Yeah. Invest in yourself. Your career is the engine of your wealth.
Wow.
Mm.
Wealthy people invest first and spend what's left. And broke people spend first and
Mm,
invest what's left. That's a
That's
very
true.
that's
famous
right.
quote that I got from the very famous networking. If you still remember,
Mm.
Jun Quintanar.
Mm,
In one of his
Yeah.
trainings, I heard him talk about investment.
mm,
Mhm. But I like what you said, sir. I like that. Never invest in things that you don't know about. That's true.
That's true.
Huh?
That's right.
Not because you were sales stock, no, to something, you will bring your savings there. Oh, before you know it, it's gone.
yeah,
I
that's
like
right.
that. I
And of
like
course,
that.
coach, I also love the idea of investing in yourself, because the truth is, whatever car you are driving, whatever property you own,
That's true.
it could be stolen from you, it could be gone from you, but yourself is the best asset, right?
That's true. That's
Your
true.
personality is the best asset. Thank you so much, that sir. Next,
Yeah.
I think we need to move for the next light question again, sir. Are you ready?
Yes.
Coming from investment, okay, I'm getting nervous to the introduction of question of Coach John. The way he introduced it, I'm getting nervous if I'll still have a work tomorrow. The way you ask your questions. Okay, next, sir.
Huh.
This time, going to your health and physique, sir. My
Yan.
next question, yes and no question, sir. Are you a meat lover? Meat
Wow.
lover. Hmm. Are you a meat
Well,
lover?
I love meat, but I
Hmm.
don't eat too much of it.
Mm.
Okay.
Because, of course, uh, I'm a health enthusiast. Okay?
Mhm.
I always go to the gym 3 times a week. I go to the gym with my kids, and that
Mhm.
way, that is our bonding.
Hmm.
3 times a week. But then, in order for me to have protein, I drink whey protein, egg.
Mhm.
I eat eggs, and of course, a little bit of meat, especially um, beef and chicken. More of chicken.
Mhm.
Yes, I do love meat, but I don't eat a lot of it.
Mhm.
Mm. All right. So, what do you usually eat, sir? What do you usually love to eat? If not meat, what do you usually love to
Chicken, of course. Chicken.
chicken?
I love tinola.
Mm. You know
Yes.
that.
What is
Guys,
tinola in English, Coach?
Tinos. Tinos.
Tinos. Very good. Tinos.
chicken soup. Tinols.
Chicken soup.
Tinols, huh? Yes,
Yeah.
guys, you heard it, huh? Tinola. So, if you want to bring tinola in the office for Sir John, you know what to do now. Tinola is a favorite. How about seafood, sir?
Seafood.
What's
Uh,
your favorite seafood?
Everything. Because when you see it's food.
Yeah.
That's why it's seafood.
Sir, do you still have the gym in your building now?
Yes, I do.
In
Mm.
case you don't know, viewers, Sir John owns a set of equipment beautifully
Wow.
located in his own building.
That's true.
That's
You
right.
might want to have that in the future. Invest in your own health fitness area. I like that.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because it saves a lot of time instead of going to the gym or going to like Gold's Gym,
Mm.
because of the traffic in our country, it eats a lot of time. So it's better if you own one. If you can buy one, that will be better.
That's right. Right.
Sir, about going to the gym and having a gym at home, sir. We have some viewers, they would like to invest in having their gym at home. But of course, can you give them an advice? How do you discipline yourself? Because sometimes when you have your gym at home, because it's there already, the discipline of using it and doing it more often, you waste your time not practicing it. So what discipline? Where do you get that excitement or that encouragement to do your gym? And how many times do you do your gym every week?
I think everything is about mindset.
Mm.
I have this discipline to go to the gym 3 times a week because I know that if I don't go to the gym, here's a problem. If I don't go to the gym, my body shrinks. Even if I eat a lot, that's a big difference. So I don't want to be thin. So I need to go to the gym so that my body will be bigger.
Yeah.
So I have a problem with that. A lot of people, when they don't go to the gym, they grow larger. They grow larger, right? But I grow thinner. That's the difference. So my mindset is I have to buff myself. I have to look good so that people will say that I am healthy. So it's more about discipline. And of course, I go to the gym with my kids. So that's in that way, I'm telling my kids, you have to be healthy. So go with me to the gym. So every night we are in the gym, especially during this pandemic. One thing that is good that happened during this pandemic is about the time that I spend with my kids.
That's right.
I'm always with my kids.
Wow.
Yeah. But you know what I love, Miko, in the many years that Sir J.A. is on the stage to speak about inspiring people, what stuck with me is when he tells people, while you are young, make yourself successful already. I like that.
Right.
That connects to everybody. Yeah. Start when you are young. You cannot. You would not want to become old. Then you start making money. I like that.
Sir, you know what?
Yes.
A lot of our viewers are young viewers. We have a lot of young, very, very young onliners right now listening to us. And most of them, let me excuse for the Africans because this is a classic statement. Can we hear that? Can we request, sir, hearing that in Tagalog? The statement is so famous already, and I love to hear that always. When I was starting before, I also love to hear that, sir. That
Do
statement.
I have to say it in Tagalog? Because
In
that's
Tagalog.
in Tagalog.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
in
sir.
Tagalog.
We want to hear that classic statement, sir, for our viewers here, our Filipino viewers who are very young.
Sure. Okay, here it goes. Habang bata ka, habang may oras pa, habang may lakas ka, pag may opportunity, sumubok ka. Hindi man para sa'yo, ang importante, sumusubok ka. Ang mahirap kasi sa atin, hindi ka pa sumusubok, ang dami mo nang iniisip. Hindi na para sa akin to, hindi ko kaya yan, at kung ano-ano pa. Sumubok ka lang. Pag nag-fail ka, ang importante, sumubok ka. Ang pinakamahirap sa atin ay kung kailan ka tumanda, ay saka ka maghahabol at susubok. Imagine mo yung sarili mo, 90 years old, at sasabihin mo sa sarili mo, nagkamali ako. Uulitin ko. Saan ba yung networking na yan? At sasali na ako. Ha? At that age, you're going to join. Ha? Sinong re-recruiting ko? Now, imagine this. Ano sabihin ko? Yumaman ka man, hindi mo rin ma-enjoy.
Correct.
90 years old.
Right.
Meron kang BMW. Ano yung tsura mo? Siya yung BMW ko. Saan ko ba pinark? Ha? Kasama ka sa Amerika, 90 years old. Ano yung tsura mo? Ang ganda ng Amerika. Arthritis ko. So, sumubok ka lang. Pag nag-fail ka, okay lang. Bata ka pa. Kung mag-succeed ka, tingnan niyo ko.
Yun! That's right.
Now, coach, translate it. No, translate it, coach.
Later, we will have another live for that.
Wow, actually, sir, that video, a lot of our viewers, a lot of our distributors are using that particular video of you
Yeah.
speaking about
Yeah.
that in the stage. We
That's
have
true.
you inspired a lot of students, a lot of young entrepreneurs to change their life because of that wonderful, wonderful statement. Thank you for that, guys. Come on, virtual hearts for Sir John, for the
Yeah.
people who are inspired. Virtual hearts. I think we have more, Coach John. Do we have more yes or no question?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, sir. Is it okay
Yes.
to go for more yes and no questions, sir, about you personally?
Okay, okay.
All right, sir. Next one. I think the other one was answered a while ago. If you are an exercise buff, we heard already that. How about this, sir? Do you love to travel? Traveling before the pandemic. Before the pandemic, do you love to
Before the
travel?
pandemic. Yeah, for sure. Right now, I don't love to travel. I don't like to
Of
travel.
course.
Okay, I love to travel, especially when I'm with my kids. Yeah, because
In
I can
connection
see
with
their
that.
eyes.
Yeah.
Uh,
In
but
connection, sir.
then, in this business,
Mm.
I love to travel, especially when I'm with the first timers. When they hit the US trip or the Hong Kong trip, I can see in their eyes. I can remember when I was a beginner, when it's my first time to travel abroad. I was looking everywhere. I was so excited. Sometimes I also forget I forget my luggage. I'm just running towards the things that I want to see.
Yeah.
And it happened a lot of times.
Out of
Sir, would you like to
excitement.
share? Would you like to share the story of Francis Miguel giving you a hat?
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Francis Miguel, for your information, for all the viewers, he is one of my uplines. Upline.
Yeah.
I think he is my 18th or 19th generation
Wow.
upline. So when you say
Wow.
19th, my uplines
Ah.
is one of the top distributors when I was starting. And he saw something in me. When I was starting, he told me, "You are a leader." And one day, when they came back from the US, he gave me a hat. And this hat, he said, "This is very special. I am giving this only to you."
Wow.
And I was so happy at that time. Imagine, of all the people, of all the distributors, Francis Miguel gave me a very special hat that came from that company. And you know what? I kept that cup. And one day, when I went to the US, because of that company, I saw the same cup in that company. And you know what? Good news. It was for free. It was free. The cups are free! And I will never forget that. Francis Miguel, thank you so much for that cup.
It's the thought, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah,
That's
the
the
thought
point.
that counts.
And Miko, I remember Sir Francis talking about Sir John
Yeah.
when Sir Francis, uh, showed his brand new SUV in that previous company. Everybody was taken for a joyride. And Sir Francis said, "Coach, I cannot forget the face of John Asperin at the back." John Asperin was at the back and he can see his face in the rear view mirror. He said that kind of face is somebody would want to be successful. Sir John, there's something in the aura, no, of
Yeah.
an individual
Yeah.
to become a successful person, right?
That's right. That's right, Coach. In fact, a lot of people are really looking forward to be mentored personally by Sir John. Sir, next about the travel. Can you give us in connection to that? What country? Out of all the countries you've traveled to, can you give us best? Maybe what do you want, Coach John? Top 2 or top 3 or the best? Or maybe top 3?
The best.
The best already? The best?
Okay, the best. I think
The
the
best
best country is Japan.
Wow.
Yes,
Japan.
Well, of course, I love Africa. I also love Europe because of the people. But in terms of not because
Traveling.
of the consumers, okay, our empowered consumers, but because of the people. They are so respectful. Japanese are very respectful to people. The only problem with Japan is only a few people know how to speak in English. But in spite of that, even if you ask them something, they will still do everything to help you. They are so helpful and respectful to people. And Japan is very clean. It is
Yeah.
so clean.
Yeah.
I like Japan.
Oh, so that's the best travel destination you have gone to, sir. Because of
Yes.
the people and the cleanliness. Right. Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Wow, Japan. Coach Jan, huh? We need to also work on to traveling to Japan.
Yeah.
So
So, more
Of
viewers,
course,
huh?
questions?
if you like the view, Europe is one of the best. If you
Mm,
want view, nature, the history, if you want to see some big castles or ruins, Europe is
Yan.
one of the best. But
Europe
in
is the
terms of people, Japanese are very very
mm,
good.
nice,
Wow.
nice, nice.
Wow.
That's nice. All right, Coach. We have
Oh,
we have another one. I
go
think
ahead.
this is one of the last yes or no questions for Sir Jan, right? Sir, another yes or no question. I think
Mm.
most of our viewers and top earners can relate with this. They can testify this from you. Do you do magic for fun?
Yes.
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 I know a few magic tricks that I always do with my kids and I mean young people. But I always do magic, especially when I'm outside the country, to
Mm,
entertain our empowered consumers.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yes. And one time I'll show you some magic.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love that. We love that, Coach. Actually,
And you
when
know,
yes, Coach.
what people also misses with the Coach John is every time he speaks, he
Mm,
will always end up in, do you want to hear a story? Do
yeah,
you remember that? I
yeah,
hope Sir John has a story prepared for all of you and for all of us today. Something, something funny, something to make you think, but in the end, there's a punchline that brings about the lesson for the day.
yeah.
And people don't like to leave the Colosseum without getting to
Hearing
hear
that.
that story. Yeah, yeah. Very powerful.
That's right.
Oh, you want to hear a story? Well,
Yeah.
the thing that I want to share about a story that I want to share is a very old story, but it is my favorite story.
Mhm.
It's about an Indian chief. I know you've heard a lot of times, but believe me, it is my favorite. Okay, here it goes for especially for the first timers, for the beginners.
Yes.
There's this Indian chief. Okay, he was about 65 years old, and he married a young lady, 18 years old.
Mhm.
Okay, of course, after the wedding, what's next? You know what's next? Okay, so of course Indians lives in it's like a hut, it's like a tent, but they call it wigwam or teepee. Okay, so of course what's next is honeymoon. So they both went inside, and then the Indian chief is so excited, and he told his wife, "Wife, let's fight." That's what he said, and the wife said, "Okay," but she was very nervous. Why? Because it's her first time.
Mm,
And so the wife was removing all of her clothes. And you can see the Indian chief is so excited. At the age of 65, imagine. When everything was gone, was totally naked, the Indian chief is "Rah!" And then suddenly somebody knocked. And he opened the door, it was his right hand man. And the right hand man said, "Chief, I am very sorry, but there's a war. We have to go, we have to fight." So the chief said, "Okay, okay." And he talked to his wife. "Wife, I am sorry. We have to stop this. There is a war. I have to go. I have to fight. Don't worry. I'll be back. We will fight." And so the chief went to the war. After 6 months, take note, 6 months, he came back. He was excited. He was, of course, tired, but they won the war. Upon reaching the house, he opened it and he saw his wife. And his wife, he told his wife, "Wife, I'm back. Let's fight." And the wife was on her back, turned around, crying. And he said, What happened? You are pregnant! You know, the chief said, many moon come, me no come. How come? Baby come. And the wife said, husband, I am sorry. Many moon come, you no come. That's why many man come. That's why baby come. I like that story, you know why? Because when I started doing this business, I keep on telling my prospects, the people, especially the first timers, if you're not going to grab this opportunity, somebody else will. Who will ever thought that an ordinary person like me, during those days, will become one of the most successful businessmen, networkers today, if no one invited me. Of course, when I joined this business, when I attended this seminar, there's a lot of first-timers like me, but only few grabbed the opportunity. And those people who grabbed the opportunity, only few committed and were determined to go to reach the top. And so for the first-timers, for the beginners, you have to believe in yourself.
That's right.
And always listen to your coaches.
Nice. Sir Miko, Sir John,
Yes, Coach.
si John Kahukom nag-comment. Gusto raw niyang kwento yung tweet. John, hindi pwede yun.
Hindi pwede. Bulsam lang muna.
Wholesome lang tayo.
But really, because most leaders are public speakers, you have to copy Sir John. You have to prepare quality stories that can drive home the point. I like what Mike Macron is saying. Ang daming napapay-in ng kwentong yan. Galing.
That's
Ang
right.
galing. Yeah.
It's like the closing impact, sir. You know, yung mga
Yes.
stories are the closing impact. Actually, Sir Arnel is watching. He was telling, wow, salute to our CMO, Sir John Asperin. You are truly an inspiration. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, thank
That's
you so
true.
much, guys. Thank you.
That's true. In fact, most people do not know. I don't know if you mentioned it earlier, sir. Sir John, in his first MLM company, not only young, it was his first time to sell anything. Is that right? So that will help each of you to really understand. There's no first time or newbie. If you want to learn something, you can learn it. If you have what Sir John had before, even today, excitement and the energy and focus in what you want to accomplish.
That's right. Sir, Coach, Sir John, I think we're done with the yes or no questions, but I think we have some viewers here right now who have their, personal question to you, Sir John. Is it okay for us to entertain some of the questions of our viewers?
Sure.
All right. Okay. Coach, I think we have some questions here.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Basahin mo.
Opo. This one, coming from Ingling Baliktar, Sir John. He was saying, hi po, Idol Sir John. Paano po ba gagawin ko? Kasi 10 months na ako, wala pa din akong ma-invite. And todo efforts naman po ako. Alright, so we need to translate. Coach, can we translate this to our African leaders?
She's saying the question goes this way. She's doing all her best to invite people, but nobody's joining her for the past 10 months already. What is she supposed to do? That's what she's asking Sir John Asperin.
Okay, I have one tip for that person. What's the name again?
Lin Baliktar. Lin
Okay,
Baliktar.
Lin. It took me 1 year and 2 months before I was able to have my first recruit or prospect to join.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
1
It
year
was
and
very
2 months.
hard during those times.
Wow.
But I did not quit. Well, I can say that there's a tip from fishermen. The fishermen, what do? Number one, they go where the fish are. You have to find the fish.
Yeah.
So, 3 tips for you. See more fish. Number 2, see more fish. Number 3, see more fish. What I'm trying to say is, don't stop inviting people. It's either through Facebook, through social media, any form. Keep on inviting them. You have to listen to the trainings of the training team. There's a lot of techniques, strategy, how to invite using the social media.
Yeah.
But the thing that you need to understand is, every day you have to see more people. You have to meet a lot of people, you have to invite. You don't stop. And the strategy, we can give the tips to you through our Easy Talks.
Right.
Yes.
Don't stop inviting.
That's right.
That's right. All right.
We have somebody from South Africa greeting you, Sir John. Anita Zakwe. She is waiting that we open in South Africa after the pandemic.
Yeah. I would love to go there to South Africa.
Actually, Coach, there's another one coming from Susan Marfa. She was telling Sir John here, I remember that story of Sir John, the later story that you shared to us, Sir John, when I saw him in Rome, Italy last year, watching now in Germany. So Susan is now in Germany. Okay, and he was telling that, Sir, thank you so much. You're a very, very nice person. From Susan Marfa.
Thank you, Susan.
Yes. All right, sir. Another question here coming from Fatima Aragon. You know, this is a wonderful question. Maybe this is connected to how you share your stories in front of the stage or maybe in front of the camera as a speaker. Fatima Aragon Alimutin is asking, in Tagalog, first Coach Jan, then we can translate it there. Ano po, sir, yung mindset mo kapag nagsasalita ka sa maraming tao in a public? Maybe what you want to say is that, ano po yung, mga nisip mo lagi, bakit ang galing niyo po magsalita in a big crowd? So maybe, Coach, for our African leader.
The question is, how does Sir John prepare his mind before he addresses the public in a talk?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, public.
Okay, every time I speak, whenever I'm on the stage, I'm always excited and I always give my best simply because when I started in this business, one of the speakers, which is Jergen Gonzalez, is also my outline. He was a very good motivator and he's also excited. He was so good in speaking that I was convinced, I was motivated, I was moved. So I know when you do your best on stage, you can inspire a lot of people and you can push them to do the business and become successful. So whenever I'm on stage, I know even one person will change life, will become successful. That is a very good gift for me. It's like a prize for me. So regardless of people will listen or not, I do believe that one of these listeners will become successful like me.
Yeah. That's
and I know right now, those who are watching, one of you will become successful.
Yeah.
You will become a top distributor.
Yes. Here's a question. A question from Engineer Jerry from Lagos, Nigeria.
Wow.
How do you take care of leaders so they will so they'll be working with you for a long time as a network leader before?
That's nice. That's a very nice question about leadership.
How do you keep...
I like that question. You know, I've been doing this business for more than 20 years. And I can say that, number one, you have to love your people.
That's right.
Always think for their best.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, respect them. They are not your employees. They are your business partners. Always think this. They have to become successful in order for you to become successful.
Right.
So you have to help them. All right?
That's right.
Nice, very nice. Oh, somebody is watching. Baka kilala mo ito, Sir John. Ha? Phoebe Asperin. Phoebe.
That is my daughter.
Hi, Phoebe.
Hi, Phoebe.
Maybe she's in the other room, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, this one, another, I think another, question coming from a new guy, new empowered consumer of our business, from Julio Cesar Zamudio. He was asking, Sir John, what is your best advice for the members na nag-hold back mag full time? Alam naman po nila na maganda yung result, pero out pa sila gawing full time yung business. So maybe these are the people who are actually confused. They are doing the business already, but they have a job. They still have a day job. Are they going to do full time? Are they going to quit their job, or just to continue doing it part time? How can you make them do the business?
Well, basically, when you're doing this business, if you have a job, you don't do the business full time at once. You start part time. But the biggest question is when or why will you do this business full time? That's a very big decision to make. I think in order for you to convince, or if you want to become a full-time networker or distributor, just think about this. You have to burn all your bridges.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you really believe that you are going to become successful in this business, you have all the avenues, the support from your uplines, and you know that one day you will become successful, you'll be on the top. You know what? You will never make it big if you're not going to do this full time. Most, and I think all of the top distributors, including we did this full time. Right? The very moment that we saw this business. Of course, there will be struggles. There will be a lot of challenges. But believe me, if you burn all your bridges, there's no way but for you to become successful. Because you're going to do whatever it takes to become successful. So I think it's the proper perspective and the proper mindset. So if you really want to do this business and you want to become successful, you have to do this full time.
Right.
Beautiful. A lot of Africans are watching and they're asking, when are we going to open their country for a full-time office? Of course, we wait until pandemic.
Yes, after the pandemic. Very soon, very soon. Yeah. You know, we started in Africa, especially in Nigeria. They keep on asking already, way back, the early of 2000, 2011, 12. They keep on asking us, when are you going to open here in Nigeria? You know what? We told them, you have to build a network first. Because it's very important you have already groups and downlines in your area, so that when the company goes there, it will be a boom. Okay, we cannot start in a country when there's a few distributors or a few empowered consumers.
That's right.
So create your big network already. Okay, when you have these leaders, we will go to your country, and you will have a big. It will grow large so fast. Believe me.
That's right. Sir, there's a guy here. I think he's here in Quezon City, but it's coming from Dumaguete and Bohol. Christopher John Pineda. I think you are familiar with him.
I know him.
Pineda,
Yes.
yeah. He was telling here, Sir, ano ba ang sekreto niyo, Sir John? Na kahit paulit-ulit na namin narinig ang ibang sinasabi niyo po, parang ang sarap pa rin pakinggan na parang first time. Miss our mentoring, Sir John. Forever grateful here. CJ. Yeah. Right?
Wow, CJ, I miss you. Thank you for listening. Well, I guess probably because of the excitement. I'm always excited, and I keep on telling myself the listeners are always first timers, and it's more of the love of this business.
Correct.
If you really love this business, you won't get tired. You won't get tired of telling your stories, and you know, people, when they listen to you, every time they listen to you, they will feel your sincerity. They will feel your love about the business. So I think that's the secret.
All right.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know, here we want to maximize the time that Sir John has with us, but you know, in his level now as one of the owners of Empowered Consumerism, we cannot just divulge here things that he's doing secretly, no? Like who what camp or what the churches he assists, people he helped. That's
Yeah.
not for us to discuss because what we do for God, keep it private. But I want to vouch for this man's integrity. I've known Sir John Asperin since he was in college days,
Yeah.
and until now, all our friends they all say he has helped them individually, but quietly, without fanfare, without announcement. So, Sir John, God bless you and continue to do what you're doing,
Thank you so much,
quietly.
Coach.
And that's what we teach. When you harvest, you don't eat everything. You
Yeah.
plant back. You plant back the seed. So that's why Sir John is harvesting so much, and his children and his children's children will harvest some more because of what this guy is doing for the Lord.
That is
Mabuhay,
right.
mabuhay.
Thank you so
Yes,
much, Coach.
mabuhay. Guys,
Alright.
milyong-milyong puso at milyong-milyong virtual club for our Chief Marketing Sir John. Even for me personally, you know that already. I'm just one of the people who are actually just na resulta po ng inyong for your trust and everything, Sir John. A lot of people like us are really a result of your mentoring, of your trust to us. So thank you so much, Sir John. Anyway, sir, right now, even though we would like to hear more of you, there's a viewer here saying that this is the first time she watched a live that's too long, but she never became bored from this session because she's learning so much. She's so excited hearing you, Sir John. But of course, we don't have much time anymore, sir. Can we have what is your closing message or maybe your last message for our viewers, for our leaders, new and old leaders here and empowered consumerism, our Chief
All
Marketing?
right. First of all, I would like to thank you, Coach, and Miko, for the time. Thank you for the questions that you gave me. I hope I was able to inspire a lot of people. But to everyone who is watching us, our empowered consumers and soon to be empowered consumers, I know that the challenge has doubled given the pandemic that we are all facing right now. I feel you. It's really awful. It's an awful rough time. As they say, the struggle is real. But I've said it's all about perspective. And right now, the way things are going, companies closing, people losing their jobs, people are hungry, everything is on downhill. We have two choices. We can choose to slide down or we can choose to climb up. We can choose to see ourselves falling down or keep our eyes on the hope. The window of opportunity that is in front of you right now. Empowered consumerism. This is the right choice. Empowered consumerism has made its choice. We choose to extend this opportunity to help keep your dreams alive. I think this is the best way for you to earn and to change your life. And we are here continuously working hard to give you the best despite the challenges. Now it's time for you to make your choice. It's time for you to make that big decision. The question is, what's yours? What is your decision? We are here to inspire you, to support you, and to guide you. Stick with us, and we will bring you to the top until you reach your dreams. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. I hope I was able to share a lot of things to you. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes,
So
yes.
we will now excuse Sir John. Palakpakan natin, pusuan natin all over the world. Thank you so much, Sir John Asperin, for inspiring us and the lessons we've learned from you. Ay, nako,
Yes.
Miko.
Wow.
Miko, like what I said earlier, with the stature of our CMO,
Yeah.
quietly, he is helping a lot of people. Huh? A lot of people. But of course, we cannot divulge that. But knowing him, I am so blessed, so honored that our leaders are like that. Not living only for themselves, but they're living for some people, a lot of people.
Yeah.
And that's why God is blessing our management
Mhm.
because of what they do for God.
That's right,
Hi,
Coach.
so
In fact,
nice.
there are a lot of viewers right now, distributors right now that are, giving comments today. They're
Mm-hmm.
even sharing their personal experiences with Sir
Mm-hmm.
John. Because what I'm actually very proud about our board
True.
of directors is that, despite of how big we are right now, despite of how busy they are, despite of how, like what you said, Coach, the stature that they have already, they still know how to go down and to really
Yeah.
give their personal time
Yeah.
for some leaders. They know how to see
Yeah.
potential people and they sit down, they talk to them. Right now, maybe in online, maybe some of the leaders don't know this, but Sir John is very actively, communicating to some leaders, even one on one, right, by a group or exclusively.
Yeah.
So he's really giving time for some leaders and distributors for us. That's the heart
Right.
of a true, owner, a true leader that we have, and we're very fortunate to have him. We're very blessed.
On
Uh,
the lighter side, Miko, we
yes,
did
coach.
not ask him. For a very wealthy man like him and generous, I forgot to ask, how does he say no to people?
Oh
Of course,
yeah,
huh? Of course, people would keep on asking, give me
yeah,
this, give me that, give me
yeah.
money, lend me money. How do you manage that?
Mhm. The question, coach, is does he say no or maybe he always say it? How do you do that?
This is one thing we want to teach you guys. One is you own that money. Nobody can force you to give if you don't feel like giving. That's
Mhm.
one. Miko, most Filipinos, when they borrow, like for my case, I borrow money from you because you're rich. And then you said no. I would be angry and I would feel
Mm,
bad.
mm.
Why didn't you give me? You're very wealthy.
Yeah.
Siya na nang hihiram sa pagalit.
Parang
You
utang
know,
na
that's
loob.
why. No, that's why, Miko, it's your money. You work for
Yeah.
it. You can say no. You
All
can
right.
say no and not feel guilty about it. If you don't feel like giving, don't. Because I know for a fact, John Asperin is a very generous person.
That's
I
right.
saw it firsthand.
Yeah.
I remember one time somebody called to me, called me up and said, Sir Pastor, my wife is in the hospital and so forth, of course. So he was asking for a JA's number, which I cannot give. So I called him up and I said, here's a situation. You know, I thought he would just send his driver, anyone, for a simple help. I found out later on, the guy called me up thanking me. I said, why are you thanking me?
Wow. Wow.
Sir John himself came to the hospital. He
Wow.
came and
Yeah.
paid all the bills. He paid all the bills.
Mm.
So the guy was thanking me. I said, don't thank me. I did not give you the money. He gave you the money. So you
Mm.
thank God for that. When you become rich here in empowered consumerism, you must do that too, and you will do that with love and joy,
Right. That's right.
because you have too much money already.
Mm-mm.
It's time to give it away. And
Yeah.
like John Aspirin, when he gives more, it comes back more.
That's right.
Sarap, sarap no, Miko? Sarap na
Mm.
maraming pera, no?
That's right, coach. That's right. In fact, it's more about, yung personality talaga, coach. It's more about the personality of the person. Sabi nga,
Yeah.
money just, parang they emphasize who you are, right? Who you really are.
Mhm.
So
That's true.
whatever, kung talagang negative yung programming and corrupted, talagang pag nagkapera,
Mm.
lalong nagiging corrupted.
And
But if you
and
really have,
For Sir John, money
yeah,
is just a tool
that's
to
true.
accomplish what
Resource.
he is here for. To
Mm.
all of us, money is not bad. Money is amoral.
Yeah,
God wants you to have money, plenty of money, but do it for good. Do
that's
it
right.
for God.
That's
And
right.
I'm sure Doc Ed, Doc Connie, Sir Francis himself, and Sir John would agree to this. We
Mm.
want to create millionaires and billionaires who are
Yeah,
godly. We
that's
don't
true.
like to create monsters.
That's right. That's right.
We want to create multi-millionaires in empowered consumerism who
Yeah.
will make a difference all over the world.
That's true. That's
Beautiful.
right. Wow. I believe most of our viewers right now are really inspired, pumped
Yeah,
up, Coach John, from all the
yeah,
learnings, from all the inspiration that they heard coming straight from our Chief
correct.
Marketing Officer. I hope this will not be the first and last, but first of many guestings of our Chief
Yeah.
Marketing Officer, our Mr.
Yes.
Chris here in Easy Talks. So you need to watch out. Sir, Coach, siguro this is the best time for us to invite them also for the next coming events of Easy
Go
Talks
ahead.
again. because there are a lot of viewers still watching us right now. So again, guys, we're very, very happy. We'd like to thank you for being here with us right now. I
Mhm.
believe Coach Jan and me believe that you already are also inspired with Sir John. And of course, so, we'll do more every 3 p.m. This is our 3 o'clock habit already here in our official page. Always watch out for the Easy Talks. Of course, our regular trainings of every Tuesday and NECO, right? And ECAP training. Of course, we also have, our Friday, the Friday habit, Coach. Our
Yeah,
dynamic, the very
yeah.
dynamic doctor, Dr.
Doc
Bush.
Bush.
Yes, Doc.
In Africa, he is called Dr. Bush. Dr. Bush. Huh?
It's like Bush, the bushes. Doc Bush.
And
Dr.
by the
Bush.
way, Sir
Mm.
Miko, don't forget, we have our own shows nightly.
Yes.
Ha?
Yes.
Tonight,
Oy,
tuloy ba sa'yo?
Coach,
Tuloy ba
yes
sa'yo
po,
tonight?
Coach. Tuloy po. Tuloy na
Manonood
tuloy.
ako.
All
Manonood
right.
ako
Thank
niyan.
you po, Coach. Thank you again, guys. Ha? I'll grab the opportunity to invite you later tonight. Pop Talk, Power of
Pop
Perception,
talk.
Understanding how successful people perceive the world. And of course, Coach, maganda to kasi magkasunod. Bukas po. Bukas, Sunday night. Pero kahit bukas, Coach, tuloy kayo.
Biblical leadership.
Yeah.
Biblical leadership and economics. I'll be talking about the wealthy women of the Bible and how they led.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Ganda.
Pambabae ito.
Oo, ang ganda nun. Coach, ano to ha? Anong time ba kayo, Coach? What time you usually do
11:15 pagkatapos ng prayer for healing.
prayer for healing? All right.
Right after 11:15, we go and
All
go
right. So
live.
that's it, guys. Later tonight, 11 p.m. Pop Talk. Tomorrow night, 11 p.m., 11:15 p.m. is yung ating biblical leadership. And of course, ating Coach, ano na natin, promote na natin yung ating mga kasamang training team every night time. Please like their page. Monday, Coach. Kaka-start lang this Monday. Sir Elmo and Mamping. No? Ang ganda ng title eh. Ano yung
Ano?
title?
Mga Binisaya. Visayan version.
Visayan
Ah,
version. No?
Visayan version. Beautiful.
So, for
Ping
all,
Eday and Elmo Bayer.
yes, for all the
Tapos,
OFW,
Tuesday,
of course, the Tuesday. Tuesday with Jason Lino, Ian Bersenas, of course, and of course, Perry Tapales. Ayan, mga nagagawa.
wow.
Mga
Yes,
nagagawa.
yes.
Coach, no? And of course, Wednesday, the Bong the Explorer, Coach.
Okay.
Bong the Explorer, Mr. Bong Asperin. You'll be hearing him every Wednesday night. You know, you can share insights from him. Of course, Thursday, Coach. Yung Thursday night natin, none other than Astig. Adrian
Oh,
Del
yeah.
Rosario.
Sir
Yan, yung
Adrian, ha?
Webes
Thursday.
22. Yan, of course. And I think Doc Butch is, aside from the morning of Doc Butch of online consultation, meron din panggabi, Coach, I think. May panggabi rin po na sisimulan sa Doc Butch. Yun nga lang kasi, again, you like the page and of course, open kasi si Doc Butch ngayon. Ang dami pong ina-answer ng mga question.
Yeah.
Regarding yan. All right. So, Coach, maybe you could give your last few message for our viewers today that join us with our Easy Talk with Sir John.
Thank you so much, everyone, the Easy family. And we are so grateful to God for giving us a wonderful company. Continue to pray for Doc Ed, Doc Connie, Sir John, Sir George, and Sir Arnel. Pray that as we go through the pandemic, we will come out of this stronger, better, bigger to serve all of you globally. See you. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, that's it. Mga kaibigan, everyone coming from Africa and different countries, thank you for coming here again. See you every 3 p.m. Easy Talk. God bless you. Happy networking and more power. Yes.
Bye.
Bye.